To make this video fast as hell because I have like 5 minutes of daylight left. Do you think it's possible to fall in love with two people? What is your take on a situation like this? No, I don't think it's possible. If you're already in love with someone and then you fall in love with someone else, you weren't really in love with the first person to begin with. You can love one, you can love both of them, but you can be in love with one of them. But I just don't think it's possible to be in love with two people, because when I'm in love with someone, I'm solely 100% devoted to them and I give all my love to them. So for you to say that you're in love with two people, how do you give all your love to, it doesn't really work like that for me. What does it mean when a guy says that I love you first? It means that he just wants to sleep with you, because there's no way in hell a guy could ever say that he loves you first. It's impossible. It doesn't make any sense. Where does it make sense to you? Because it doesn't make any sense. I'm just kidding. He loves you. And I had a list right there for a second. I don't have a lisp. He just felt like he wanted to tell you that he loves you. And that's fine. I don't know why people are so scared of the word love. Like, if you love somebody, tell them that you love them, because as corny as it sounds, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow or an hour from now. So tell people you love them. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with the guy saying I love you first. Like, I've had a guy tell me that he loves me first, and I was like, oh, I love you too. I felt, great about myself. But I already knew that I loved him, so yeah, like, it's nothing bad. Okay, so me and my boyfriend recently got back together a few months ago, and things are great, but I started to realize that he stopped doing little things that he did before in our relationship, before our breakup. And I've let him know a lot how I feel like I care more, and he makes me feel delusional or like I'm being ungrateful. And I started to think it was me, so I changed up a lot to make it better for myself, but I still feel the same, and he continues to put me down. What should I do? Yeah, I feel like a lot of guys just stop trying once, they're comfortable with you, which is not acceptable, because that's exactly how a relationship fails if you don't try. Yeah, great, you have me, I'm your girlfriend, I love you, and I want to be with you forever, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to get bored. And just because I'm bored doesn't mean I'm going to stray away. But if you want to have a healthy relationship, you got to have fun. And it goes on both ends. Like, you both have to be able to try to make the other happy and excited and not bored. Guys definitely should not stop trying, because, girls love to feel like, oh, I'm special. You did this for me. And, oh, you made me so happy by doing this and this and this. And it's the little things too. It doesn't have to be like buying me a car, even though that would be amazing. It could be just like picking a flower for me off the street and being like, oh, I saw this flower and I thought of you. It could be the corniest thing ever, but it's just the little things that count. I've been talking to this guy for like a year now, and everything will be fine until I give him a little attention. He starts acting like a little bitch, and he likes to control what I do. I don't want to stop talking to him, but I can't take the way that he acts, and if he gets worse if you call him out on it. What? Any guy that acts controlling is just a no, because he's not your father. Even though you call him daddy in bed, that doesn't make him your actual daddy. When a guy shows controlling tendencies, I think it's just a huge red flag, because it's not going to get better, because you can't change people. So I would not. Sorry, if I sense someone controlling me or trying to control me, I just can't. I don't need two dads. Actually, my dad doesn't even control me, so I don't know who you thought you were, but that's not gonna work. I fell in love once a very long time ago, and I'm afraid that I'll never love again. I'm working and I'm going to school and focusing on becoming a better person for myself, but I don't know. And when guys are interested, I'm way too shy and I don't know how to respond to them. Please help me out. I feel like that's the biggest mistake that women or even men make when they're going through a breakup, or they're trying to break up with their person, because they feel like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna love again. Like, I'm never gonna feel a love like this again. And you're right. You're never gonna feel a love like that again, but you are going to be able to love again. Hello, it's completely insane for you to say that you're never gonna be able to love again. Like, maybe you won't be, but that'll be solely because you're not allowing yourself to be open to being loved or falling in love again. Like, and I feel like breaking up with someone is hard, and especially if you love them a lot, but you can't dwell on it. Like, yeah, that was your first love and it was great while it was going on, but now that I'm older, I'm going to move on, and I'm gonna find another love, like not necessarily fine, but you know, once you come across it, just be open to it. I feel like so many people just like say, I'm never gonna find love and it's hard for me to find love, but it's just literally because you're so guarded and closed off because of your previous relationship. So it's time for you to demolish those walls that you have put up because you don't want to be hurt or whatever. Not everybody wants to hurt you. Believe it or not, but there are people out there who do want to just be as loved as you do. So just open yourself to love and let love in. That's all you have to do. My boyfriend after 2 years left me. We were friends, but it's hard for me as I still have feelings. I tend to get very, first of all, if you guys just broke up, how does it make any sense to still be friends with him? Yeah, it is impossible to be friends with your ex fresh out of the breakup. What kind of sense does that make? Does that make any sense to you? Do you hear what I'm saying? Yeah, I just broke up with my boyfriend yesterday, but we're still best friends. You're being in denial. So, yeah, basically you asked me to tell you, how do I, forget about him and I want to start loving myself. Do you have any advice? Yeah, stop talking to him and focus on yourself. That's my advice. Like, it sounds hard. It sounds like it's hard, but I don't think it's too hard, unless you just want to be miserable. I'm in a relationship with someone that I love, but he has a lot of anger built up and he makes me feel like everything is my fault. I've tried to talk to him, but he doesn't get it. I really love him. Like I said previously, controlling issues, bipolar disorder, mentally unstable. Why do you want to put yourself through that? If you love somebody, yeah, that's great, but how much are you going to allow yourself to be abused until you hit your breaking point where you want to self-harm yourself or he's gonna hurt you? So get out while you can. I'm not trying to sound condescending, but I just don't, when you guys tell me you have these controlling boyfriends, it's like, okay, maybe you are a little bit weak when it comes to them because you love them so much, but you still have to think about yourself because they're thinking about themselves first. So can you think about yourself first for once and kind of do something good for yourself so you can be happy? My boyfriend seems to always be commenting on other girls' pictures. Should I be concerned due to the fact that he's trying to get with them, or should I just stop, or am I being just jealous? For me, even though it seems like it's petty, to comment on girls' pictures and leave heart eyes, it's just like, why? Are you interested in her? Are you guys talking on the low? Like, is this your little side bitch? Like, I just feel like things like that in a relationship are the things that make you question every little thing that they do. Not because you're insecure, but because you know what it is. Like, you know what it is. Because I'm pretty sure when you guys were trying to get together, he was leaving hearts on your pictures and you were leaving hearts on his pictures and you guys were just, it sounds so childish, but it's actually just so true. Nothing wrong if it's their friend, but if it's just like, some random Instagram thought, then it's just like, what's your problem? Like, if that's what you want, then why the fuck are you with me? Like, I think I actually went off on, this guy yesterday about it because I was just like, why are you doing this? I'm supposed to trust you and you're doing this. And he's like, it's not a big deal. It is a big deal, like it's a big deal to me. So don't do it. It's not because I'm insecure, because I know what I have to offer. It's just you making these little whores feel like they're on the same level as me when they're not. That's what it is. I came to the conclusion. It's letting these little hoes feel like they are on the same level as you, because there shouldn't be a girl on the same level as you when you're in a relationship with a guy. You should be above and beyond every other little whore in the world, So, yeah, that's that. I'm a genius. You guys pat on the back for me because I just figured out the fucking curse of the century. Do not comment on a bitch's picture if you want her to feel like she's that bitch, because nobody should be feeling like she's that bitch but me, because I'm the bitch. I'm not a bitch, but I'm the bitch. You guys all you girls get it. All y'all get it, okay? We're psycho. Get over it. I never want to have sex with my boyfriend unless I'm wearing makeup, just because I don't feel beautiful without it. Is that weird? Yeah, that's weird as hell, because I know when I have sex, I'm sweating and my face is pushed in a pillow and it's just like there will be makeup everywhere. It's just messy. Yeah, it's cool, like, when, you're not in your own room. I feel like when you're at home and you guys are together and you're at home, there's really no point to wear makeup, because do you really want to dirty up your bed with makeup? Because every girl knows, and every guy should know if they have a girlfriend, that makeup is dirty as hell and it gets everywhere. So I can see, you know, maybe you're just insecure about how you look without makeup, but if you're with a guy, if you're with your boyfriend, I'm pretty sure he loves you for who you are, not for your MAC Studio Fix foundation. So no, I think it is a little weird, especially since it's your boyfriend. But then again, everybody has their own insecurities. I feel like, like if you want to feel sexy, yeah, wear makeup when you have sex and stuff. But if it's just like, you know, hey babe, you know, I'm kind of in the mood, like let's do it, I wouldn't go put on a full face of makeup and then come back and have, you know, so you can do more and you're free. Same with not wearing any hair extensions. Like, you're just so free. Free yourself from all that hassle and the hustle and bustle. You know, free yourself and have great natural sex. Do you think if you're truly in love with someone, you can get over it completely? Yeah. You can fall out of love. Like, it's normal to fall out of love. But I feel like once you've been in love with someone, I feel like it's kind of impossible to never feel love for them, not being in love with them, but having like some love for them. You know, people say, oh, I have love for you. I feel like that's how it's always going to be with people that you loved before or you've been in love with before. You know how when someone doesn't text you back and you start going through your previous messages to see where you messed up with? That's what I'm dealing with right now. I'm the one who always has to initiate the conversation. I want to fall back, but I really like him. It's when I'm ready to be in a relationship and shit, it doesn't work out. But when I'm trying to worry about myself, here they fucking come. It's frustrating. It is frustrating. It's very frustrating. But, you can't spend your life worrying about what did I say wrong? Why is he not responding? Hello, next. If this guy's acting like, oh, you know, I'm too good to text back. Like, I'm not, you know, I don't text back, you know, before 2 minutes have passed because I'm too cool. Bye. I don't want to hear it. Like, I will go and talk to another guy because I don't need you and your little bullshit. Okay? It's already enough stress to text you first. Like, I'm already having an anxiety attack looking at those 3 little dots and see what you're gonna write. Like, I don't deal well with stress and anxiety. So no, I don't text first a lot because I'm always nervous that I'm gonna get curved or a guy isn't gonna respond. So I feel like when I deal with guys, I need to deal with guys who are just comfortable with being the first texter because I'm childish. I'm with this guy for 2 years and I still don't text him first. I don't call him first either. I'm just very immature. Have you ever gotten into a fight where you were like, fuck, I'm pissed, I'm about to send this bitch to the hospital? Like, have you ever been that angry? Yeah, but it wasn't a physical fight because not that I can't fight, don't get it twisted. It's just I don't like to fight when I have, you know, my makeup done and my hair done and stuff. And it seems to always happen when I'm looking good. Because I feel like when I look ratchet, people just don't want to fuck with me because I look so fucking ratchet. So it'll be like, you know, I'll have my hair done, have my makeup done and stuff, and a bitch will come and try me, and I'm just like, you would try me when I just put in these $200 hair extensions and the $70 MAC or Dior foundation. I'm not about to scratch it off and get my weave pulled out because you want to be a little popping off buzzard in my fucking ear. So no, we're not gonna fight, but I will cuss your ass out and I will make you feel like shit because I'm really, really good at doing that. I'm not proud of it, but when someone is really trying to get at me, I will push your hurt buttons because I'm not gonna fight you. I don't like to fight. I feel like I'm at the age where it's just like, no, you don't need to be fighting. So no, I'm not gonna fight, but I will hurt your feelings because I know that's gonna last longer than a little scratch on your forehead, okay? I know I sound evil, but it's like, damn. So that's it for this Ask Him. Embarrassing stories on Tuesday. Let's just get this ball on a roll again. I feel like we fell off and we lost our connection, guys, so we're about to get that shit back on the roll. So submit your embarrassing stories. I will save the ones that I want to read off, but I feel like it's funnier when I read it off when I first see it, so I'm probably just gonna let them accumulate over the weekend and stuff. So submit your embarrassing stories. I'm gonna be making more videos, like probably 3 or 4 a week, because I feel like I have a lot to talk about lately. I feel like a spiritual connection with my mouth lately, so I kind of want to use it. But so we're gonna do embarrassing stories on Tuesday, and then we're gonna see how everything goes. And I appreciate you guys being so attentive and you know, persistent about me making these videos, because if it wasn't for y'all asking, I wouldn't be making them. I will talk to you guys on my blog, which is Kimber Slay still. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was insightful, and I hope y'all have a blessed weekend.